All right, so can you manifest what you want, even with doubt? Here's Neville Goddard's famous Barbados story again, but this time, listen closely. So, back in 1933, Neville was in New York, and he was broke. He had no job, no money, barely any food. I mean, it was rough. This was during the Depression. And yet, he had this strong desire to go back to Barbados, to spend the winter there with his family. So he told his friend Abdullah about it. And Abdullah said to him, "You are in Barbados." Neville's like, "I'm in Barbados?" He said, "Yes, you're now in Barbados." Which confused Neville, because there he was, standing there in New York with no way to get there. Abdullah just told Neville to sleep in Barbados and to view the world from there. And so he did. Every night, Neville imagined he was in Barbados and fell asleep in the Assumption. This was late October. Weeks went by. It was late November. And still, no money, no ticket, nothing. And the last ship was leaving on December 6th, so the deadline was super close. Neville went to Abdullah. He calls him Ab. He said, "Ab, I'm no nearer to Barbados than I was before. If I don't make the next boat out, I can't go to Barbados." Did you catch that? That's doubt right there. Abdullah's like, "Who said you're going to Barbados? You are in Barbados." And then he turned his back, walked into his room, and slammed the door. But Neville persisted. He kept sleeping in Barbados in imagination. Then on the morning of December 4th, Neville found a letter under his door from his brother Victor, which had a bank draft of $50. And the letter basically saying he wanted the family together during Christmas time, that he arranged everything and even got a ticket for him. So Neville went down to the steamship company and they told him that only third class was available. And Neville took it. Neville goes back to Abdullah, telling him that it worked, but that he's going third class. Then Abdullah looked him in the eye and said, "Who told you you're going to Barbados third class? You went to Barbados and you went first class," and closed the door on him again. December 6th arrives. Neville goes to the boat and the ticket guy says to him, "Good news, Mr. Goddard. We had a cancellation. You're now going first class." And Neville spent the winter in Barbados. Okay, so what did it? Neville clearly doubted, right? But I want you to notice something. He didn't stay there. Instead, he what? He kept returning to this state. He kept sleeping in Barbados. And that's what mattered. His persistence. Remember, it's what you're feeling most of the time, okay? Not some passing thought or a moment of fear. So relax. It's not about being perfect. It's about persistence. As Neville says, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. Doubt won't stop your manifestation, but staying in it will.